Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. I started this video intending to just re-wick this lighter real quick, but I neglected to check the flint tube before I started. So about halfway in, I realized that we're going to end up doing a complete overhaul on this Zippo Windproof lighter insert. So we're going to re-wick this Zippo Windproof lighter. We will start by removing flint spring screw. Felt base pad. Remove all this wadding. There, you see the wick just came out with it. Sorry looking, limp looking wick. So we'll go ahead and pull the rest of this wadding out. And I'm going to take a moment to clean that up a little bit. Okay, so I just took a cotton swab and some alcohol there to the inside of that chimney. Get all the grime and dust. Get that cleaned out. Very clean on the inside. Good enough for me. Let's get a wick. Got that cut down into a wedge as close as I can. I don't know why, but it seems like it's so much easier to wick those Zippo Slims than it is these full-size Zippos. But this one's being a little bit difficult, but we're going to wrestle it in there, I promise. And if that's as far as we can go from that side, then we're going to pull it on out from there. No problem. So then, once you've got your wick through there, I like to keep mine just shy of the height of the chimney. So I just hold it right there. You're always going to be able to reach in there and with a pair of pliers pull it up, snip it, and grab you a little bit more if you need it. So you probably heard people talk about the capillary effect And I'm not sure if I understand all of that, but because of that, I know you want the wick interspersed as evenly as possible throughout the reservoir, throughout the tank, throughout the wadding in the tank, to create this capillary effect. And as I said, I'm not sure if I understand exactly what that means, but I do know that a lighter that is full, as it's lit, will literally hemorrhage lighter fluid at times, like it's just pumping it out. So we're going to try to get this wick interspersed with the wadding as evenly as possible, and in a Zippo, this is the way that I do that. You put your first piece of wadding in, and it doesn't, this is not an exact science, so you know, you get that first piece in, then work the wick up and around the flint tube. Once you've got that back in place there, then get your wadding back on the back side of that flint tube. You know, if you're having to make your own, that's fine. You may have one like this that you're reusing that's already shaped like that, that's fine. Okay, that looked way harder than it should have been. But as you can see, we've got the wick now, which is running along the top. Was running along the top here, on top of all the cotton, and comes across here, back on the other side of the flint tube. Now comes back over to meet the major part of the tank, where we're going to squeeze in the rest of this water. It's packed nicely in there. You're going to have plenty of flow with your fuel through your wick. Straighten your wick back up here. I want to get it a little bit further away from the file wheel than that. And I should have done this before I started re-wicking it earlier, but I should have cleaned this file wheel. You get that corroded flint off there, and any dust build up, and this thing will be firing off like it's brand new. I got a comment today on the video that I made where I couldn't actually achieve the repair of the lighter. Putting the flint back in here now, felt pad, base pad there already back in place, flint and the flint spring screw. And this guy, it was weird because, look at there, flint tube is blocked. So I'm going to get to show you how to clear the flint tube in one of these as well. As you'll see, we are that far in there. So not quite. We should be able to just rip right through there. Three 30 seconds. We're going to try just the easy way here. Didn't look like there was much of it in there. So I'm going to try just to hit it with this one bit and then go knock it with the air, and hopefully we'll be done. And yeah, I just pushed right through it right there. I didn't even need to put the drill in it. You see that? Kicking that out there. Alright, so let me go get this blown out. So the story got interrupted by the job a while ago. It sent the comment to basically spam in the YouTube platform there, so I wasn't actually able to respond to it or find it or bring it back up or anything. I just saw the notification. So anyway, confusing myself. Flint spring screw, and for the guy who left that comment that I've now interrupted myself about twice, get that grooved before we get it tightened all the way down. He told me he thought it was pointless to him if I didn't light the lighter at the end. It's like the guy thought I was making porno or something. Like there was a money shot. So if I'm trying to repair something and the repair can't be done, I'm still going to show you everything I can. If the lighter won't light, that doesn't mean that we didn't have valuable procedures occurring anyway. Valuable repairs happening that if that flint tube had not been screwed up. So for that guy, I'm gonna go ahead and light this one up in this repair video just so he gets his money shot. But just for future videos, if you want that money shot, you need to go to the functioning videos, the vintage cigarette lighters, not the repairs. Okay, so there's the case. Here's the lighter, the insert we just re-wicked. Not only did you get to see us re-wick it, but also drill out the flint tube, which really didn't even require the drill. We then spun it in there just to get it all out real quick anyway. Repacked. Complete overhaul of the Zippo Windproof lighter insert. Mostly with the material that was already in there, except for, of course, the flint and the wick. So we're going to go ahead and get this fueled up. And give the commenter that YouTube deemed as spam his money shot. And make sure that at least this repair video in his eyes will not be useless. If you enjoy these videos about repairing old petrol lighters, then please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video that you're watching. Tell your friends about the channel. Hit the share button, send that off in a text, email, post it on social media, however it is that you communicate with folks these days, and let them get a look at it for themselves. Leave any comments or questions below. We would also appreciate it if you would like and follow us across all the social media platforms: Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and of course eBay. Until next time.